Thinking about opening up your own eBay shop to start as a side hustle or just to earn some money beside your main job? Then watch this video first, since I will share with you my own experience of running an eBay shop for over 2 years. I closed them 1 year ago. I will also tell you why and what's my plan now. And I just will start with my background story, since this is very important for you if you're thinking about starting your own shop. I was at the time where I started the eBay shop at university in my last semester, so I know that I will have some time afterwards traveling, and since as a student you do not have much money, I thought about how can I earn more money. I got a job besides university, but it was part-time and just was enough to pay my rent and food. And this was the first idea which I came up with, which is, I think, the most basic idea you can have. The most people I know, which also run businesses or something like this, most people started with just selling stuff, which is the most obvious thing you can do. Just search your room for the things you have lying around and then sell them. So for me, it was really important to get some extra money to travel, and this was also very strong focus for me. And if you start, it's very hard because you do not have customers, you do not have experience, you need to learn much, you will build all up from the ground. eBay will get the customers for you, but most things you need to do by yourself. And the reason why I'm telling this is that you need to think about before you start, what is your reason that you want to do this? And if you do not have a strong why you are doing this, then you will fail, because you will get many backlashes and it's hard to just stay focused and bring it on every day. If you will do this, you need to go ship your stuff every day. You need to list every week at least. You need to get new products, you need to buy something. You need to reply every day to customers if they have complaints, and they are not always nice. Even if it's raining, if it's stormy outside, you need to pack your parcels and get them to the postal office. So if you do not have a strong why, this is not only true for eBay stores, it's true for anything in life. If you do not have a strong why, you will fail and you will not continue. You will do it maybe a week, you will maybe do it a month, you will do it maybe 2 months, but then you will stop. And you do it, oh, this day I don't do it, and then the next day, and then it will sometimes stop. So the first thing is you need to clarify your reason why you do it. It's the number one thing. If you do not have this yet, think about it and figure out what is for you. For me, it was really that I want to travel the world, and I got this time in this season of life, and this was my reason why. Maybe for you it's something different. Maybe you just want to build up something on your own, want maybe to quit your main job because you don't like it, or you want just some extra money. But you need then to figure out why you really need it and what you will do it. Is it because you want more freedom? In the first run, you do not have freedom. It will not increase your freedom, it will limit your freedom first. It will maybe give you later freedom if you do it right, but not right now. And this was also what I figured out, because then I needed to learn much for university and you need to spend a lot of time. And so yeah, this is the first thing you need to figure out. Also, the second very important reason is you need to be willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, you will also fail. Because in the beginning you will need to learn many new things, and if you're not open to it, it will not work. So, willing to learn and a strong reason why. And if you got this, I think the most of you can do this, definitely. Then, how to start? The first thing for me was to figure out a niche which I want to sell something. The first thing is I looked over my room and I saw many old video games lying around. I got mainly Xbox and PlayStation games, mainly Xbox games. So I just started listing all my stuff which I didn't touch for over a year, which was most of it. I just got out my camera and put it on and then took photos the whole day and started to list my games. And yeah, this was how I started, and it went really well. The first month, I think I made nearly 1,000 euro, which was really a good thing for me in the beginning. So this was my way of figuring out niche. The good thing is that I was very experienced in this section already because I knew this stuff. And then I get even deeper into one niche. You can have then just the niche games, video games, but it's really large and hard to compete with the other sellers which are already established for many years. In the beginning you need really to niche down. And what I did, I had many Xbox classic games, the very old ones lying around. I was really surprised that some of the games were worth like 40 to 60 euro, which was like I paid 20 years ago, so it kept the value. Okay, inflation, but yeah, mainly it kept the value. And I was really surprised, and then I noticed that there are many games that have a value which maybe the sellers do not know about it. So I thought, okay, let's go to the flea market and look out for some nice games. And then, yeah, I know which games are good to sell then very quickly. And then bought mainly really large collections, only Xbox Classic games. And yeah, quickly then my whole wardrobe went with Xbox Classic games and I couldn't stack any of my clothes anymore in it. So then you need to figure out your niche. And I think the easiest is what have you lying around? Since if you bought it, you have kind of experience maybe in it. Or otherwise, where are you experienced in? And then just start there. Otherwise, if you do not have this, you can try out some different things. Just go to a flea market, buy small things and try to list them. And then you see what makes you fun or what you maybe can sell. Then if you figured out in which niche you want to sell, then you need to get your items. Start with the ones you have lying around, or otherwise go to flea markets, buy them there, or Facebook marketplaces, buy a larger collection of things and then just sell them with single items. This is a very nice way of doing it and I would recommend starting this way. And do not start with new items, go with used ones, since it's hard to get your hands on them for a smaller budget. If you have large amounts of budget, you can do it, but I would not recommend it in the beginning. You can just start out with used things. And the margins are there also better, and you do not have to compete with the larger companies. And then a good trick in the beginning is list every product for you in single fixed items. So you list them not as auctions, but as fixed price items. This way you can get more in your shop and you will earn more money because the prices are higher for this, but it takes longer to sell them. And what I do, all the things which I know which are not good selling as single items. So for example, if I have many €2 games, then I just stack them up and list them as auction. And then also if I have like one game series, which I have more games like Halo, Halo 2, then I just bundle them and also list them as auctions. Also, if I got many duplicates of a specific item, I just then list some of them as singles and the other one goes to collections or just to other package which I can use also for auctions. If you do this, then you have like 10 offers which you can list as auctions. Then you list them with 1 hour in between them and all offers ending at the weekend on the evening hours. And then with this, what you do not earn much money with these offers. But the target is that your customers go to your eBay shop and then see all your other items. So you then increase the views you get on your other items, and also you got some of the customers which then buy often from you, or they also look for other items. So this was my idea and it went really well. So this way you build up an eBay shop and get loyal customers. And then the next step, you need to improve every day, but one after one. There are so many things you can improve. You can improve your processes, you can improve your inventory management, you can implement automations, you can improve your shipping. There's just so many stuff that you can improve, but go step after step and just try it out in the beginning. This is just a high-level view on how you can start. But then, as it is often in life, problems will arise, and they will do, definitely. If I got nowadays a problem, I shifted my mindset so that I enjoy the process of seeing a new problem and saying, yeah, I can learn from it and improve on it. So what you do is you connect a positive emotion with it. It's hard to do it, but if you do it, it can shift the whole thing. And this really helped me out. I don't know if it's for everyone, but for me it really helped me out with all kinds of problems. And the problems which will definitely arise is customer complaints, selling stuff that you do not have anymore because you are bad at inventory management, which you will be in the beginning. Then also problems with deliveries, if they are lost on the shipping way or got damaged. And also with getting products. There are scammers out there, you need to be very cautious. Maybe you get scammed in the beginning. That is also the reason why you should not spend too much money on one seller where you buy items from, but usually do it smaller in the beginning. So if you get scammed, then it's not so bad. And also a problem which is always there is getting products and getting products to a good price, and also the lack of time, because it will take a lot of time to do it. So yeah, and how can we fix these problems? For customer complaints of all kinds, always stay nice and calm. Also, if they are just freaking out, just stay nice and calm, because a good reputation is so important. Otherwise you can't make it. You need a good reputation on eBay, it's really important. Even if you then lose a bit of money for a customer, it's then okay, you need to calculate it in your margin. And yeah, there will be problems, but it is handleable. And if you do it like this, I got very, very low amount of problems. I heard from other sellers that they have more problems with customers, but for me it was really nice. And then, yeah, getting products and time is a big problem. So to handle all of these things, just stay consistent. Make a process which you can keep and stay consistent. If you do this, then you will in the end succeed. If you have a strong enough why if you pick a small niche in the beginning, if you try to avoid problems, there will be problems, and you accept the problems and fix them. And if you learn every day and try to improve, and you stay consistent and have your time under management, then you will do it. If you can fulfill all these points, go and start an eBay shop right now. I can also tell you it is a lot of fun if you do it right, and it's cool. Now coming back to my story, why I closed my shop. It was a very general reason. I just moved from Germany to Switzerland. As I told you, my whole room was flooded with games, and so I grabbed everything and just listed all as auctions in a smart way. Obviously I did get not the best prices for it this way, but the thing was just also cool. In the years where you're doing it, you just reinvest your money and you stack up then your inventory. And so your inventory is growing. And even if you do not have much money in the month, then with one big sale, you liquidate all and get then a lot of money out of it. So for me it was really nice because I could really use the money very good for my travels, which I intended mainly, but then also in the end I got some capital to buy new furniture for my new apartment, so it was really nice. And now I'm considering doing it again and open up a new shop, but this time I will do it with not with games, but with Pokemon cards. Since I'm a collector of Pokemon cards, so I have the knowledge about it. And also I enjoy this and I love sorting the cards, and I do like Pokemon in general. And it's also very nice, since the cards are very small and tiny, you can ship them very easily. But my why changed from 3 years ago to now. Now my why is that I want to complement my main job with it, so as a side hustle. And in the end, I try to earn with this side hustle enough to make a living out of it, so that I can do this full time. Since for the years I really enjoyed this and make really fun. And if I think about it, I enjoyed these years more than right now working in a usual job. And so I will just try to build it up on the side, and then let's see how it will work. And yeah, and this is my why. And if you found this video helpful and if you got anything out of it, then feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I will also document my journey on building up the whole thing, and then hopefully see you in the next video.